Hi, I am Queen Lily, and today we are discussing Donald Trump, all the things that he has going on. You know, he will be in office in January. His inauguration is January 20th, which is Martin Luther King's birthday. So we're talking about Donald Trump. We may dabble a little bit into Joe Biden as well. Uh, of course, Elon Musk, because right now it seems like Elon Musk is the president and Donald Trump is what? The vice president. Because where is JD Vance? Was he the one taken away in the ambulance when it was at Mar-a-Lago? What is going on with JD Vance? Inquiring minds want to know. I want to know, where's JD Vance? Please tell me, where's JD Vance? Come out of hiding, JD Vance. Come out of hiding with your blonde wig on. Well, how about that? So everything today is Donald J. Trump and a little bit of Joe Biden and his greatness. But yeah, Elon Musk. Your president coming in January, Elon Musk. So we're going to go ahead and get started again. I am Queen Lily. And if you would like for me to read your comments, you can just simply hit that super chat and send me a super chat. And I will gladly and excitedly read your comment. How about that? Thank you. So we're going to go ahead and get started, okay? Just a moment. Just a moment. Hi, thank you for coming to my live. I am Queen Lily, and I am grateful to have all you beautiful kings and queens. Hey, Queen Vera, how are you today, beautiful? How are you? It's like I said, we're gonna talk about Donald Trump, of course, some Joe Biden, him and Jill, of course, Elon Musk, because right now Donald Trump is the vice president coming soon, and Elon Musk is what? The president. I'll be with y'all shortly, okay? Okay, it is November 26th, and this is Life Under Trump, number 14, part 14. This is my view of what's going on right now. America is a crime mob under Trump. President Joe Biden led, leave us with greatness without a bitter taste as we enter into an era of darkness from Donald Trump. God honor us all. Dr. Joe Biden, this is a video about Dr. Jill Biden. She makes President Joe Biden cry. Love and happiness. So be sure to subscribe to Occupy Democrat. This is their channel that we will be watching video from. I love this channel. I do a lot of research from it. It is very educational, and I think it is a great channel for you all to subscribe to.
This is the premium Garmin double.
Hold on, it's a commercial. As soon as the commercial go off, then we'll get to it.
Long weekends, weddings, and business trips. The hanging compartment.
In a very moving tribute captured on video, President Joe Biden was brought to tears by his wife, Jill, and I have the full story about their heartfelt moment coming up next. It was a touching night of tears and sentimental goodbyes on the White House lawn as the man who dedicated over 4 decades of his life to public service was given a farewell celebration by supporters and donors. And First Lady Jill Biden's tribute stole the show, and you'll experience her words and his emotional reaction in just a minute. But first, let's see how Joe opened the event and described his years of service and residency in the House of the Presidency.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. If you have a seat, please take it. Don't jump in the pool. Joe and I are hosting this dinner tonight for a very simple reason. Say thank you. Thank you to so many dear friends. We began this journey to redeem the soul of the nation and to find the light in the darkness. Jill and I never could have gotten to where the White House has become without you. And we never could have gotten as much done as we did without you. And that's not hyperbole. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. maybe the most important thing you've done is lend your name, your reputation, your character to this effort. It's more than just saying we're for that administration. You put yourself on the line. And we'll never forget, we're incredibly grateful. One thing I've always believed about public service, and especially the presidency, is the importance of asking ourselves, have we left the country in better shape than we found it? I believe we can be proud we're leaving America in a better place today than we came into office 4 years ago. This country is living through the worst pandemic we'd seen in over 100 years. Our economy was in a tailspin. We just witnessed something we thought we'd never ever see in America, a violent insurrection on January the 6th. And so much more. We've come a long way since then. We passed historic legislation, often with some bipartisan support. Laws that are literally going to change America, not just now, but for decades and decades to come.
And here's the night's most poignant moment. It came when First Lady Joe Biden took the stage. Her words were heartfelt and personal as she described Joe not only as the president, but her husband and hero as she recounted his lifetime of service to democracy and the American people. Watch as the audience fell silent, and on the other side, you'll see that Joe couldn't hold back the tears.
Friend, a partner, and a father and grandfather whose devotion can be measured by the calls that you pick in between bilateral meetings. What I've watched you do for more than 40 years is extraordinary. Why keep well, what you got of the last 4 years is breathtaking. My student hero, Joe Biden.
As the Joe Biden era comes to a close, one thing is clear. I think his legacy is a pretty good one, and he will be remembered for years to come. First, as a senator for landmark legislation, which improved legal protections for victims of domestic violence and sexual assault, and for his key roles in foreign policy. As vice president, for his oversight on the implementation of the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act and helping to stabilize the economy after 2008. And as president, for navigation of another economic recovery and for his leadership on climate change. Many on the left have been critical of Joe Biden for not keeping his one-term promise and damaging the Democratic Party's effort to defeat Donald Trump, including this guy. But I can set that aside to appreciate the moving human moment we just saw from a man and a woman who have seen it all. Joe's tribute and Joe's emotion reminds us of the sacrifices and perseverance it takes to lead the free world.
We've stuck to our principles, set a high standard for character and integrity in public life. And I must say, I followed that standard because I had no choice. I'm Joe Biden's husband. That's the title I'm most proud of. Jill's the rock of our family. She's been I think, one of the finest first ladies in history, in my view. And those of you know Jill, you know I'm going to catch hell for saying that. Joe, don't do that in public. Don't say that. Joey, I love you, kid. I love you. Let me close with this. A surprise, none of you. I'm going to quote an Irish poet. William Butler Yeats wrote, Think where man's glory most begins and ends, and say, my glory was I had such friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As I look out over such friends, serving as President of the United States has been the honor of my life. But while our time in office is coming to an end, our cause endures. That's because the history of the journey of America. America, the America of our dreams, is calling us to stay engaged, to never give up, to keep going, to keep the faith. I know I will, and I know you will. You just remember who in God's name we are. We're the United States of America. And there's nothing beyond our capacity when we do it together. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Please enjoy the dinner. Thank you, thank you.
That was a beautiful moment. A beautiful moment with President Joe Biden and his lovely wife, Jill Biden. What an amazing moment, y'all. And Joe Biden is really going out here on top. He has now assigned 60 to 61 Black lifetime judges. What a way to go up out of here, Joe Biden. A way to go up out of here in history with no high inflation. Inflation is low right now. And I just saw what Jeffrey D said. Y'all excited for the prices to go way up? But this is the thing, Jeffrey. Prices is going up now because people are preparing for Donald Trump to sit in the Oval Office. So they are already rising because they know those terrorists coming. So they got to make up for that. And a lot of MAGAs don't understand. Jeffrey D said, y'all happy about these cabinet picks? Jeffrey, I like you, Jeffrey. I wouldn't say I'm happy about it. It's like a circus. What do you expect from a man that his life is all over the place? Did you not just hear President Joe Biden said, Jill Biden, I love you? Have we ever heard Donald Trump stand and tell Melania Trump that he loves her? No, there is no love in that marriage. None whatsoever in that marriage. You all voted in a man that doesn't tell his wife he loves her. You voted in a man with 34 felonies. You voted in a man that has 6 bankruptcies. You voted in a man that has, he said he's going to raise the terrorists coming from Canada, China. What else? Mexico. Good old beautiful Mexico. You voted for a man that's going to cause you to have to come out your pockets real big. And you're complaining about the price of eggs? No. You don't get to complain. Don't you ever complain because you voted the monster in again. You did it. So don't run your mouth complaining. Pay the price. Pay that price. That's what you're going to have to do. And another thing about Daffy Duck Donald Trump, he said something about bringing in fentanyl. They're going to tariff on that. Did y'all not catch that? Come on. Donnie boy, your boy standing up at, what is it? SpaceX, whatever Elon's thing is, at SpaceX, digging in his pockets. And you talking about fentanyl, honey. Yeah, we got a problem with fentanyl. Your son digging down in his pockets, all putting it up in his gun because that's a quick high. And you want to talk about fentanyl. Donald Trump, you should be embarrassed. And you talked about Joe Biden's son when your son's standing there at SpaceX getting high. Come on. Really? Oh, my God. Donald Trump should never talk about anyone's children doing drugs. Never. The next thing we're going to watch, it is about Elon Musk is shut down by Gavin Newsom. And I love it. Gavin Newsom is a beautiful man. Oh, yes. Nice looking man. So Elon Musk, your car is the only car that was excluded from this deal with Gavin Newsom. The only EV vehicle, okay? The only one excluded. And I love it. And I love it. Hold on one moment. I'm waiting on it to open up. Elon Musk and Donald Trump is going to bring this country down to its knees. But that's what you wanted. You only get what you want in life. You need to get what you need.
News. Gavin Newsom slaps Elon Musk in the face and has Elon Musk crying and whining. Just listen to what happened. California today proposed an electric vehicle tax credit plan in case the federal government under Donald Trump ends the $7,500 EV tax credit, the electrical vehicle tax credit that the government currently offers to incentivize people from buying electric vehicles. Donald Trump has said throughout his campaign that he was going to end this and to level the playing field for all car makers. Guess it's going to hurt his dear buddy Elon. Elon, that's your big business. What you can do about this? That's another whole story. But California decided to fill the void and to keep the electric tax credits for Californians. They would come up with their own plan to help those that bought electric vehicles. But this would include all electric vehicle makers except one brand was going to get left out. Can you imagine which brand might get left out? Tesla. Elon, they're going to leave your Tesla out. And when Elon heard this, his quote was basically this is insane. And he goes off on Bloomberg and a whole bunch of other publications and on social media, calling out California, saying they can't do this. Elon, they can do this. And you back the other horse. And they don't have to play fair with you because you didn't play fair with them. You know, you did pull the headquarters out and move it down to Texas. And so California doesn't have to treat you the same. And they're not going to either. Doesn't look like it either, Elon. Elon doesn't like it when he doesn't get treated the same as others. Imagine that, when he's not getting special treatment, that bootlicking that he likes. So with all the EV choices out there, I'm not sure why people that, favor Kamala Harris, while they would even buy a certain brand, I would not buy that brand. I wouldn't buy that brand if it was the last brand on earth. But that's just me. But you do what you think. But my dollars will be going somewhere else. And speaking of which, I'm going to be putting out a list of all these companies that gave big to Trump and to Project 2025. So we need to know who they were. And you may want to think about buying products from them or not. Love to hear from my Democrats, my maggots, my crazies, and my cuckoos. What you think?
So, Elon, you are excluded. That Gavin Newsom. He's not just bright, he's handsome. This next video, I call it President Elon Musk, and you will see why. And Donald Trump is the vice president. Elon Musk is calling the shots. Although we can tell that Donald Trump is getting tired of Elon Musk, but we know who's calling the shots.
We at the Lincoln Project are confident that Donald Trump understands his position. Elon is smarter, wealthier, more charismatic, has a far superior and more successful social media platform and company, is more successful with women, and a better dancer. As President Musk and his assistant J.D. Vance select appointees and write policies, we feel certain Trump will play his part because he's a good boy. Who's a good boy? Trump's a good boy.
That Lincoln Project, when I tell you they be eating Trump up, they tear your boy up. And I love it. I love it. One moment, please. Just a moment. Okay, we've seen that one already. So now I'm going to show you the 60 new Black judges, lifetime judges that President Joe Biden picked. And who's mad? Donald J. Trump is so upset right now that our President Joe Biden has picked 60. If I'm not mistaken, it may be 61, but I think it's 60 Black lifetime judges while his people were out doing other things. And what's his name from Texas? Cruz was with Donald Trump at SpaceX. So he couldn't get in there and vote and do anything to stop the Democrats. So they did what they're supposed to do. They voted in some more Black, powerful, lifetime judges. And I love it.
Oh, Joe just pulled the Hail Mary. 61 Black judges appointed, 39 being Black women. Folks was telling Joe Biden, do something, Joe. Joe did something. You gotta respect the game. You gotta respect the game because nobody on planet Earth expected this from Joe Biden. To the point that Trump is out here tweeting, we gotta stop this, guys. We gotta stop it. He wanted folks to get them Black jobs. Folks got them Black jobs. This is probably one of the most historical things that has happened in order to protect democracy in this country in a long, long time. And these are not just random judges. These are people who has been in the field and who has been doing the work for a very long time. So, at the end of the day, I have never been the biggest fan of Joe Biden, but this right here, yo, you gotta love it. I love this for Donald Trump. I love this for the guy. I love this for him.
Hey, Joe Biden did it on him. He did it on him. And those Republicans the Republicans are pissed. Joe Biden did it on y'all. He ain't so sleepy Joe anymore, huh? I don't think he is. Did it on him. He going up out of here on top. He letting Black people be on top. Did it on him. Joe Biden. He showed y'all who the boss. And he didn't have to cheat to do it. If you like for me to read your comment, you will have to send me a super chat. Hit that like button, please. Just a moment. Y'all can't call Joe Sleepy Joe anymore. Give him a standing ovation. He put on quite a show. He going up out of here on top. Joe did it on y'all Republicans real bad. I want y'all to see this video when he making this smirk on his face. I'm gonna start that over because I want y'all to see all these great judges that he appointed. They are lifetime judges. Donnie Boy can't do anything but sit there and take that, like his friend P did. Juju on that beat. Y'all can't call him Sleepy Joe no more. It's time to celebrate President Joe Biden. Let me see what this guy's talking about.
Listen to what Jane Elliott says about the Native Americans.
We're still teaching.
Hold on, I'm gonna play this for y'all, and we're gonna get up out of here
Listen
soon.
to what Jane Elliott says about the Native Americans.
We're still teaching that Columbus discovered America. We're still teaching that those people who lived here were called Indians because of Christopher Columbus. It's all a bunch of hokum. It isn't true. The first people that inhabited this continent and every other continent on the face of the earth came from Africa. People from Africa came to what we call the North American continent between 20,000 and 10,000 years before Columbus was a gleam in his father's eye. What we call black people were here before there were any white people on the face of the earth. There were no white people until enough people from Africa moved into the northern climates, and their skin, their hair, and their eyes got lighter as they were exposed to less and less melanin, sunshine, so their bodies produced less and less melanin. That's the only reason my skin is this color, because my great-great-grandparents came from Ireland, which is in the northern climates. We don't teach the truth to kids. I don't think they teach the truth to kids in Europe either, because we all seem to think that the most important thing you can be is white. There is no such thing as a white person.
Listen to what Jane Elliott says about the Native Americans.
Juju on that beat. Y'all heard what she said. There's no such thing as a white person. But white is put up there. Would I rather have white skin or black skin? Well, I'm 51. I never had Botox. Never had fillers. None of that. So God, which one would I want to be? White or black? I think I want to stay black so I can stay looking young, okay?
Mike Wilmer. Mike Wilmer. Mike Wilmer.
See, this is the thing. If you listen carefully to Miss Elliott, she's telling the truth. But no one wants to believe it because they think that black is trash and it's the bottom of the barrel. But if you do your DNA, you just may be surprised. Okay? It has been fun to have you all today. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Make sure you hit that like button before you leave out. And I'm afraid for our country right now. In my 51 years, I'll be 51 Friday. So I'm going on and claiming it. I've never seen a much more sadder time in my 51 years. And I can recall when I was young and they used to talk about how bad Reagan was. But it's being said that Donny Boy is worse than Reagan. And I can believe it. I can believe it. I see things going really bad around February. January 20th would be a dark cloud. But I'm going to live in my heaven and sip on water to stay healthy and drink out of real crystal wine glasses. And I'm going to sit back and watch because black women, we will not be marching with anybody. We don't care who you are. Black women have always got their march with everybody, from the LGBTQ plus for white women. We get their march for Latinos, everybody. And I love everybody. But I am not getting out there marching. I'm going to sit back, make sure I don't wrinkle, drink plenty of water out of my real crystal wine glasses, and let y'all burn. Boom. Let it burn. Thank y'all for coming to my live. Oh, I forgot to say, early today, I was on a live with VP Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. It was great. It was a call, and it was great. Too bad Donald Trump don't do anything like that for y'all. I love you guys. Goodbye.